Hey everyone, it's Cody Grant here with McCarthy. Welcome back to our Plaza entry update. Today is April 13th, 2023, about midway through the work week, and a great work week it has been. Lots of activities going on out there in all our different areas, as well as a lot of new activities that are going to be starting up within the next week. So we'll go ahead and take a look at all our different areas there and see what we have going on. Starting off in that home of the future canopy of the new vestibule, where it is going up. Again, we've been working on that steel for the last few weeks here, and we have made some fantastic progress. So they are wrapping up that activity. I'm just working on the final detailing up there, the final welds, any miscellaneous pieces left, and tightening up some of those bolts. So a great milestone for that team. I'll be working into this Saturday again, just trying to wrap everything up there so that they are cleared out of the way for the next teams to come in and start the roofing. We have our first roofing material delivery this Monday, so looking to start that activity this next week. Our teams out there have also been working on setting up those column forms and pouring the encasement for those columns. So they got the first couple poured. They'll be taking down those forms, moving them over to the next set and pouring all those columns. They will also be working out there this Saturday just to keep that activity moving along, but expecting to pour the last of those columns next week. And a few activities that we have starting up. As I mentioned, we're looking at starting a roofing installation this next week. We also have some roof drain installation that's going on up there, as well as some electrical rough-in for some lights that go on top of that vestibule. So they'll be up there before the roofing to get all their items stubbed up there, so the roofer knows exactly where they're at. We're also going to be working on applying a coating on certain beams called Aerolon. It's very weather and wind dependent, so we're going to be monitoring that, but that'll be a couple days there for applying that material, presumably maybe on Saturday if the weather holds out, but likely on Monday and Tuesday. So lots of stuff going on out there as that vestibule really starts to take shape, and you'll see even more activities start up as we move through this process. And a quick update photo there. There's those forms up for those columns. They look absolutely awesome. So again, they'll strip those off, move over to the next set of columns and pour those. And of course the steel is up there again, just finishing up the final elements of the detailing out there. Some fantastic stuff going on out there, some really exciting progress to come in the next few weeks as we continue to add new activities out there. And over in the Plaza garage, our teams there are working on drilling those piers for those supports for the future bridge. Those are really deep piers, so they're just about done drilling out the first one. They'll be setting that cage and pouring it, and they'll be jumping over to the second pier and drilling that. A quick update photo there. You can see there's the drill in the crane, and again, that pier cage is extremely long there. It's a very deep pier to have support for that bridge. So they'll be working on finishing up that activity probably about mid next week. They'll have those both poured, but awesome stuff there. Starting probably at the end of next week, we also are going to have a team out there just doing some layout and start drilling some holes for that steel that's going to go in that garage for that future lobby. So just getting everything laid out and prepared. So it's going to be really cool to see that new lobby start to come together for the future walkway bridge that'll be in that area. So lots of exciting progress to come out there. And inside the East-West Pavilion, continuing on with our demolition there, both on the main and street level. On the main level, they're wrapping up just the demolition of those overhead MEP items. So there was quite a bit up there that had to be taken out, but they've made some fantastic progress this week, just wrapping that up next week. And also wrapping up just the floor demolition in that area so that they can open everything up for the installation of framing, which will be the next activity out there. So hopefully looking to start in some framing this next week. On street level, continuing on with the demolition there, again just taking out the walls there and opening that space up. Kind of the same path is on the main level, so again just opening everything up for that renovation that'll be taking place up there. And jumping over to a quick update photo, there's that main floor, and as you can see they have taken a lot of items out of that ceiling, MEP items that are no longer needed, so that our teams can eventually get up there and start installing the new ducts, new plumbing, etc. up in that space. But it's gonna be really cool up there to see that start to take shape now that we've demolished all the existing walls, etc. out of there. So really great stuff to come up there. Very exciting progress. And as far as Saturday work, again, just those couple items I talked about out there in the vestibule area, potentially applying some Aerolon depending on the weather, but for sure we'll be out there detailing some steel, wrapping up that activity, and then working on those column forms. But that is it. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you for your continued support and cooperation as we work to build this awesome project, and we will see you in the next update. Thank you so much.